Sergey from Russia, okay, I know that sounds stupid and all that, but I saw somewhere a list of urban myths of pro wrestling, and some of them are related to you. So just comment on them or have a laugh. Okay, let's play. This is called the headline game. We go through the wrestling headlines. This is a list of rumors in the business that specifically involve just you. So you could say true, not true, what if you know how it started or who started the rumor or if you ever read it before. All right, the first one. Tommy Rich soaks his balls in a beer mug full of hydrogen peroxide. I guess assuming that it would match the hair.
That's a lie right there.
Yeah, never happened, huh? Never dropped your balls in peroxide. That would hurt like hell. Tommy
My balls wouldn't fit in no glass anyway.
Well, they said a beer mug.
Well, my balls wouldn't fit in no beer mug.
A vat. Tommy Rich did some favors for Jim Barnett in exchange for the NWA World title. You do hear that.
Yes, I did. I always was there, and I always did my job, just like I was supposed to. I never kissed nobody's ass in this business.
Why does that start? Is it other workers that get jealous that start a rumor about, you know, someone sucking someone's dick or being having some kind of connection or something? Is it just other workers that do this stuff?
Back then, I mean, you had a few guys that was jealous, you know, but you know, Mr. Barnett, best man I've worked for in my life. I worked for a couple promoters, but bar none, Mr. Barnett was the best.
Right. And never put you in a compromising position in any way.
Never seen him put anybody in a compromising position. I've heard stories about him, and to each his own. Like this goofball here to ask about the balls with the peroxide. He probably got his own balls in the peroxide.
Well, I don't think he heard it, Sergey from Russia. I don't think he started the rumor. In fairness to the Russians. You know, we have to be sensitive to the Russians these days. Another rumor. During the 80s, when Tommy Rich was to wrestle a show in Parkersburg, West Virginia, he decided to skip the show after already taking the money. He was caught and stopped by the police and arrested for having pot on him. They dropped the charges. However, he wasn't allowed back in the, he says country, but I think he means county.
Well, that's kind of true and that's kind of false.
Okay.
What exactly happened is these boys booked some independent shows. Me and Dangerous Doug Gilbert was together. We wrestled in Huntington, West Virginia the first night. There was about 900 people there. The ring didn't show up. So we put wrestling mats on the floor and we mat wrestled. Got to our match, I grabbed a headlock on the kid. I said, shoot me off, one tackle, drop down, and get it again. He said, what? Anyway, I had him shoot me off. I run like I hit that rope, come off and give him a big tackle. Oh, and that friggin' building went crazy.
That's great.
Went crazy. But the next night we wrestled in Sistersville, West Virginia. And we get there. Well, the guys that run the show the night before ain't there, but there's a JC guy there. So, and if I drive this far, I mean, I deserve to get paid. Mm-hmm. We come from Tennessee. Mm-hmm. You know, so anyway, I told the guy I wanted money. Told him about the crap last night. Anyway, so he gives us some money. Think nothing about it. I'm putting my boots on, getting ready to sign some autographs. Jimmy Golden, Robert Fuller, Jimmy Golden said the show's been canceled. Think nothing about it. We just hang out there a minute, wasn't nothing ever said. Get our stuff, get in the car and leave. Get down the road, police pulls us over. And what had happened, though, the guy at the JC's, Billy Bob, you know the Billy Bob show? Mm-mm. The radio show, Billy Bob, okay. Billy Bob, they make fun of people, dumbest criminals. Me and Doug Gilbert was the world's most dumbest criminals. That guy said we was Bonnie and Clyde, said I stole his money and Doug held him at gunpoint, and none of us had a gun. We had the money, he paid us and we left. Anyway, we had to do a weekend in jail in Sistersville, West Virginia. Anyway, they bring and Doug Gilbert ain't never been in no trouble. And this was like Mayberry RFD jail, you know, it was a real bad little jail. And so anyway, they called, they said, the state trooper said, Tommy, come here. They wouldn't let Doug go. Doug didn't know what was up. I come in there, but what they did, they showed me like my rap sheet and Doug's. Doug was like here, mine was like way down here, you know. They said, do you want to take the rap? I said, well, hell, I said, yeah, it don't matter as long as we're going to get out of here. So anyway,
What was the charge? Pot? He said it was pot. Running out on the show was the charge?
Yeah, no, I had some weed. Oh, I got charged for that too.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's illegal.
Police says, get out with your hands up. Oh, you like this. You wear a fanny pack?
No.
Oh.
What am I,
Eric
a
does.
64-year-old broken down wrestler? Eric does.
Anyway, I got my fanny pack on. I had some, in the very back, I had a little hiding spot, a little zipper. So anyway, they go all through the car. They can't find no gun, can't find nothing. And I throw my bag up under the seat. So the policeman said, could you open this bag up, sir? I said, yes, sir. So they had a little zipper. I opened that zipper. I did that second zipper. Then I spun it around real quick so I wouldn't have to do that bag zipper. He said, no, I mean undo that zipper. So anyway, the grocery store was at the jail was right there, so they carried us to that jail. Judge was getting off at midnight. She said, how you plead? I said, what do you mean how'd I plead? Because I didn't know what she's going to do. Anyway, she just fined me. Then they carried us 45 minutes back to Sistersville, West Virginia. We spent the weekend there. Oh, yeah, it was a fiasco.
All right, another rumor. Missy Hyatt writes in her book that when she was 16, she met Tommy Rich. She was a virgin, even orally, but jumped at the chance to blow him. So he took her to the show and she blew him on the way. She didn't swallow so much, he used a towel. He told her to keep it as a souvenir. She laughed, but didn't keep it. Once they got to the arena, he asked her to come in for a minute. She met Larry and went down on Larry Land for a meal that night, too. Must have just been hungry for the business. That's very poetic, the way that was written.
It's very nasty sounding to me. I don't know nothing about no Missy Hyatt myself.
No, come on now. You'd be the one she didn't blow.
Well, that's probably true.
All right, so we're going no on the Missy story.
I don't know nothing about no Missy Hyatt.
Well, you know who she is, certainly.
Yeah, her daddy owns a Hyatt Regency, right?
Come on now. Come on now.
I know who she is. I heard you've been with her too.
Said you'd be the one guy that wasn't. Now, for the record, Missy and I are friends. Tommy Rich and Doug Gilbert bladed during a match with PG-13 in Memphis. Eric Sims. Look at his lips. Tommy Rich and Doug Gilbert bladed during a match with PG-13 in Memphis and were getting ready for the post-match interview. Rich freaked out when Gilbert wasn't as bloody as him, so he wiped his own blood onto Gilbert's wounded forehead.
That's a long time ago, but I can see that happening.
Yeah, that's no big deal, I don't think. All right, very good. We put some rumors to rest there, hopefully. I don't believe you for 1 minute about the Missy Hyatt. William Ridge Casey. There's a story going around that at one of Ian Rotten's shows during the national anthem, Tommy stuck his dick out through the locker room curtain. I'm curious if there was any truth to the story. If so, why he did it. And with the controversy going around about the national anthem recently, would Tommy do it again today? That could have been seen as the first form of protest of the national anthem. Colin Kaepernick just gets down on his knee.
Well, I was trying to.
Right, but
Stick kept me from getting down there.
that's it. Good for you.
I don't. I can't swear I didn't do that, but I can't swear I did either. I'm gonna plead the fifth on that. That don't sound like nothing I do. My mama beat the hell out of me if she knew I was on there.
Maybe a couple too many cocktails.
That ain't got nothing to do with
No,
it. Only time I pulled mine out is when somebody wanted it.
Right. Uncle Sam.
Yeah, I guess.